Hawaii is an island state of the United States, in the Pacific Ocean about 2,000 miles southwest of the U.S. mainland. One of the two non-contiguous U.S. states, it is the only state not on the North American mainland, the only state that is an archipelago, and the only state in the tropics. Hawaii consists of 137 volcanic islands that comprise almost the entire Hawaiian archipelago. Spanning 1,500 miles, the state is physiographically and ethnologically part of the Polynesian subregion of Oceania. Hawaii's ocean coastline is consequently the fourth longest in the U.S., at about 750 miles. The 8 main islands, from northwest to southeast, are Niʻihau, Kauaʻi, Oʻahu, Molokaʻi, Lānaʻi, Kahoʻolawe, Maui, and Hawaii, after which the state is named. The latter is often called the Big Island, or Hawaii Island, to avoid confusion with the state or archipelago. The uninhabited northwestern Hawaiian Islands make up most of the Papahanaumokuakea Marine National Monument, the largest protected area in the U.S. and the fourth largest in the world. Of the 50 U.S. states, Hawaii is the fourth smallest in land area and the 11th least populous, but with 1.4 million residents, it ranks 13th in population density. Two-thirds of Hawaii residents live on Oʻahu, home to the state's capital and largest city, Honolulu. Hawaii is one of the most demographically diverse U.S. states, owing to its central location in the Pacific and over 2 centuries of migration. As one of only 7 majority-minority states, it has the only Asian American plurality, the largest Buddhist community, and largest proportion of multiracial people in the U.S. Consequently, Hawaii is a unique melting pot of North American and East Asian cultures, in addition to its indigenous Hawaiian heritage. Settled by Polynesians sometime between 1000 and 1200 CE, Hawaii was home to numerous independent chiefdoms. In 1778, British explorer James Cook was the first known non-Polynesian to arrive at the archipelago. Early British influences reflected in the state flag, which bears a Union Jack. An influx of European and American explorers, traders, and whalers soon arrived, leading to the decimation of the once isolated indigenous community through the introduction of diseases such as syphilis, tuberculosis, smallpox, and measles. The native Hawaiian population declined from between 300,000 and 1 million to less than 40,000 by 1890. Hawaii became a unified, internationally recognized kingdom in 1810, remaining independent until American and European businessmen overthrew the monarchy in 1893. This led to annexation by the U.S. in 1898. As a strategically valuable U.S. territory, Hawaii was attacked by Japan on December 7, 1941, which brought it global and historical significance, and contributed to America's entry into World War II. Hawaii is the most recent state to join the Union, on August 21, 1959. In 1993, the U.S. government formally apologized for its role in the overthrow of Hawaii's government, which had spurred the Hawaiian sovereignty movement and has led to ongoing efforts to obtain redress for the indigenous population. There are 8 main Hawaiian islands. 7 are inhabited, but only 6 are open to tourists and locals. Niʻihau is privately managed by brothers Bruce and Keith Robinson. Access is restricted to those who have their permission. This island is also home to native Hawaiians. Access to uninhabited Kahoʻolawe Island is also restricted and anyone who enters without permission will be arrested. This island may also be dangerous since it was a military base during the World Wars and could still have unexploded ordnance. The Hawaiian archipelago is 2,000 miles southwest of the contiguous United States. Hawaii is the southernmost U.S. state and the second westernmost after Alaska. Like Alaska, Hawaii borders no other U.S. state. It is the only U.S. state not in North America, and the only one completely surrounded by water and entirely an archipelago. In addition to the 8 main islands, the state has many smaller islands and islets. Kahoʻolawe is a small island near Niʻihau. The northwestern Hawaiian Islands is a group of 9 small, older islands northwest of Kauaʻi that extends from Niʻihau to Kur Atoll. These are remnants of once much larger volcanic mountains. Across the archipelago are around 130 small rocks and islets, such as Molokaʻi, which are made up of either volcanic or marine sedimentary rock. The history of Hawaii's economy can be traced through a succession of dominant industries: sandalwood, whaling, sugarcane, pineapple, the military, tourism and education. By the 1840s, sugar plantations had gained a strong foothold in the Hawaiian economy, due to a high demand of sugar in the United States and rapid transport via steamships. Sugarcane plantations were tightly controlled by American missionary families and businessmen known as the Big Five, who monopolized control of the sugar industry's profits. By the time Hawaiian annexation was being considered in 1898, sugarcane producers turned to cultivating tropical fruits like pineapple, which became the principal export for Hawaii's plantation economy. Since statehood in 1959, tourism has been the largest industry, contributing 24.3% of the gross state product in 1997, despite efforts to diversify. The state's gross output for 2003 was $47 billion United States dollars. Per capita income for Hawaii residents in 2014 was $54,516 United States dollars. Hawaiian exports include food and clothing. These industries play a small role in the Hawaiian economy, due to the shipping distance to viable markets, such as the west coast of the United States. The state's food exports include coffee, macadamia nuts, pineapple, livestock, sugarcane and honey. Tourism is an important part of the Hawaiian economy as it represents 1/4 of the economy. According to the Hawaii Tourism 2019 Annual Visitor Research Report, a total of 10,386,673 visitors arrived in 2019, which increased 5% from the previous year, with expenditures of almost $18 billion. In 2019, tourism provided over 216,000 jobs statewide and contributed more than $2 billion in tax revenue. Due to mild year-round weather, tourist travel is popular throughout the year. Tourists across the globe visited Hawaii in 2019 with over 1 million tourists from the U.S. East, almost 2 million Japanese tourists, and almost 500,000 Canadian tourists.